Hey, it's Cat Tales TV. I'm in my hammock, and I'm gonna do a video about Johnny Depp and Amber Heard, that trial that everyone's glued to. Um, it's our modern day soap opera, but the tragic thing is, people did the case or sided with Heard before all the evidence came out, including a huge company like Disney, which lost the great Captain Jack Sparrow. I mean, I don't know anyone who didn't enjoy Johnny Depp's performance in that movie franchise, but also anybody that's ever worked around Johnny Depp uh, or photographed him at events like I did. He was always gracious and kind and put up with a lot of fans who wanted autographs, and I never saw him lose his temper. Not that you guys care about my evidence or my actual dealings with him, but if you know anything about Cattails TV and how long I've covered Hollywood and entertainment news, you know I've shot a lot of very high-profile people and some really big stories. But I can honestly say, in my dealings with Johnny Depp, he was always kind and gracious and sweet. Um, Drinking too much is one thing. Doing the things that Amber Heard accused him of is a totally different thing. And then also, when you go to court, and if you guys know my previous videos, and if you don't know what I'm talking about, just do a search on my YouTube channel, Cattails TV. Court, Suge Knight, Cat Williams, that kind of thing. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, if you check out those videos, then you'll know I know a little bit about the court system, and I'm a victim's advocate. But what I'd like to say is, when anyone goes to court, you have to have your evidence. You have to have rock solid evidence. You have to have pictures, video, expert testimony. But I mean, expert testimony to me is just people telling the truth. If you go into court saying that person said this and did that without any substantiating documents, you look like a liar or someone who's very ill prepared. Considering Amber Heard has been playing the victim for I don't know how long, and she came to court with no evidence, it says something about her character. The other thing is, Amber Heard is a horrible actress, in my opinion. And I've seen some great actresses and some poor actresses, but she's really a horrible actress. And if anyone out there is familiar with, like, body language, anybody looking at her video testimony, she looks like she's lying. She looks like she's making it up. She looks like she's playing for the jury. And, it's really sad and pathetic. I think Amber has a lot of trauma in her life, previously with her family upbringing. Recently, her mother died, and it seems like there's no documentation on how she died, what she died of. Allegedly, Amber Heard's dad was very abusive during the marriage and was an alcoholic. So it's interesting that Amber chose to marry Johnny Depp. But, what woman who had no career wouldn't want to marry Johnny Depp? But also on a psychological level, sometimes you marry what you experienced at home in some regards. Not saying that Johnny's the exact same thing as her father, but if she had a problem with alcoholism or drinking too much, she shouldn't have chose Johnny. Because Johnny likes to drink, obviously. But regardless of which, she shouldn't have lied. And also, if you're married to a guy, she wasn't even married to him that long. There's video evidence of Elon Musk and James Franco would come into her fucking apartment. I mean, not her apartment, actually. It was Johnny's. But Johnny was kind enough to let her have it, I guess, or let her use it for late night dalliances. Say that 3 times fast. Late night dalliances. Anyway, long story short, Amber looks very untrustworthy, and it's pathetic that people judge Johnny without listening to his evidence. I can't tell you, you know, what it's like when people accuse you of something and you're totally innocent of, but because the media is in their pocket or sides with them, no one's listening to your story. And let me just say, I know what that feels like, and it's traumatic on so many regards. I didn't lose as much as, let's say, Johnny did on certain levels, but I lost a lot. And in regards to the situation that I was in, again, you can look at the old videos and you'll know what I'm talking about. But I was the photographer that was robbed by Suge Knight and Cat Williams, if you don't know. And the media was used, especially like TMZ, was used as a platform to lie about me and promote what Suge Knight and Cat Williams said. So Johnny got fucked by TMZ too. They'll do anything for a video, whether it's true or not, or whether they'll factualize the evidence. But whoever's the most hot in that moment seems to get the most play. But I think Johnny's going to be vindicated, and I'm happy for him. And I hope he gets his shit together. He's a really sweet guy. Everyone has trauma, but what makes a person different is if they work on getting better. Amber Heard has the possibility, and I would say a very small possibility, of changing her life. But to me, she should be kicked out of Hollywood because she's a fucking liar. I mean, the evidence, alleged fucking liar. The evidence proves she didn't have any evidence. And Milani was so funny about that makeup. To touche Milani. But again, if you ever get involved in a case, you got to come to court prepared. You got to have evidence. You can't just lie. And you can't just use TMZ to make lies, push your lies forward. Because eventually it might take 6, 7, 10 years later, the truth comes to light. Wah! Anyway, so that's my 2 cents. You guys have a great day, and please watch some old videos. I have a huge archive, and I'll just tell you a side note that you may or may not know. My original YouTube channel was destroyed by Cat Williams and Suge Knight's team, because when I was robbed by them, and I posted the video of the initial moment when how it started outside the studio in Beverly Hills in the alleyway, like what actually happened. No one knew I had the video, and so because they were lying so much about me and I was being harassed by TMZ, I decided to send the video to my agent and have them sell it. I believe it was Splash at the time, and I specifically wanted TMZ to buy it because I knew they would. But the whole point was the video proved that what Suge Knight and Cat Williams said was a lie. It showed there was another person. Well, actually, there were several other people in the alleyway, and it wasn't done in the dark. It was done in the afternoon, and a lot of the stuff that those 2 guys said was a fucking lie. And the other interesting thing was, because Suge Knight was allowed to be on bail for like 3 or 4 different cases, he ended up killing someone while he was on bail on my case. And I can honestly say that I've been depressed about that situation for ever since that incident happened. It caused me a lot of trauma. But now I've been working really hard to let it go. So I hope Johnny is able to let go of the trauma of Amber Heard. And I hope he can find peace and real love by someone who really genuinely loves him and doesn't take pictures while he's passed out, you know, that's not love. You know, real love is not someone who cheats on you and brings a billionaire to your penthouse when you're gone, or a sleazy actor who has a reputation of being inappropriate with young girls to your penthouse. Um, and a person who loves someone, if they have anger issues or other mental health issues, they try to work in fixing it. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, that's my 50 cents. But please have a wonderful, wonderful day, night, life, whatever, and continue to work on yourself and continue to be happy and work out. I've been doing a lot of working out. I'm going to share with you guys some of that stuff real soon, okay? I'm in my superhero mode, and I'll talk to you later. Oh yeah, check out the other videos and my other links to my other websites, because there's a lot of stuff I'm doing right now. Ciao.